The United States uses a special system to elect its president. This system is unique and different from a simple majority vote. It's called the Electoral College. This system has been in place since the founding of the country. Think of it like a game within the election. Each state has its own set of rules and strategies. Instead of just counting all the votes from everyone in America, each state gets a certain number of electoral votes. These votes are based on the state's population. To become president, a candidate needs to win enough states to get more than half of these electoral votes. This means they need at least 270 out of 538 electoral votes. It's not just about how many people vote for you across the whole country, it's about where those votes come from. You need to win in the right places, the states with lots of electoral votes. States like California, Texas, and Florida play a crucial role. This system can lead to a situation where someone wins the presidency without getting the most individual votes nationwide. This is known as winning the Electoral College but losing the popular vote. That's happened a few times in US history, and it's pretty controversial. People often debate whether this system is fair or if it should be changed. Every state gets a different number of electoral votes, which are crucial in determining the outcome of a presidential election. Bigger states with more people get more electoral votes. Think California versus Wyoming. California, with its large population, has significantly more electoral votes compared to a smaller state like Wyoming. California's got way more people, so it has more say in a presidential election because of those electoral votes. This means that candidates often focus their campaigns on these populous states to win their support. On election day, when you go vote for president, you're technically voting for a group of people called electors. These electors are the ones who will actually cast the official votes for the president. These electors are pledged to a specific candidate. They are chosen based on the popular vote in each state. Usually, whichever candidate gets the most votes in a state, gets all of that state's electoral votes. This is called winner-take-all. However, there are a couple of states that split their electoral votes differently. Then, the electors meet and officially cast their votes, and that determines the next president of the United States. This process ensures that the president is chosen by a combination of popular vote and state representation. Why use this system at all? Well, the guys who wrote the Constitution, the Founding Fathers, had their reasons. Back then, not everyone agreed on how much power regular people should have in elections. Some folks wanted the states to have more control. They also worried about a candidate becoming president without really having broad support across the country. They thought the Electoral College would force candidates to appeal to voters in lots of different states, not just focus on winning over the biggest cities. Section 4. The Electoral College Debate. Here's the thing. The Electoral College is super controversial. It's a topic that sparks intense debate and strong opinions on both sides. Some people think it's outdated and undemocratic. They believe that the system doesn't reflect the true will of the people. They argue that every person's vote should count equally, no matter where they live. This perspective emphasizes the principle of one person, one vote. They point to times when a candidate won the presidency without winning the most votes nationwide as proof that the system is flawed. These instances fuel their argument for reform. Others defend the Electoral College. They see it as a crucial part of the American political system. They say it protects the interests of smaller states who might otherwise get ignored in a nationwide vote. This ensures that all regions have a voice. They also argue that it forces candidates to build support across the whole country, not just focus on a few big cities or regions. This, they believe, promotes a more balanced and inclusive campaign strategy. Section 5. In conclusion, a system under scrutiny. The Electoral College is a complex system with a long history. It's designed to balance the interests of individual voters with the interests of states. Whether it still does that effectively is a matter of ongoing debate. There are strong arguments on both sides. One thing is for sure, the Electoral College will continue to be a hot topic in American politics.